How's it going, Thor?
It's going pretty good. How you guys doing?
Good. Okay. So, does anyone have any questions for the part 2?
Okay, so I'm just curious. How do you know which z-score to use? Like I did all of it, and because I knew which one to use because of the homework, but I can't really tell a difference. What am I missing? Like if I had a 10, if it was the exam, how would you know which one to use over the other one?
Like when it says between, like, for example, let me look at one. When it says it's greater than 35 and less than 55, like that.
Well, you know how the z-score, there's the old z-score where we had the random variable minus the mean over divided by the standard deviation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And then now there's a new z-score, which is the variable minus the mean over the standard deviation divided by the sample.
Yeah. You just want to know when to use which one.
Yeah.
I think it's when it gives you the size, when it has n in the problem. Like, for example, sample size of n equals 40. I believe that's when you would use the new equation.
Okay. That's what I wrote that down, but I guess I just wasn't sure if that's really what I was reading it. I wrote that the traditional z-score was for an individual observation, where the new one was for a sample size or something, but I didn't know if that was actually accurate.
Yeah, I think that is right.
I think so too.
So I was trying to remember, and I guess I just don't have it with me. I was going to look at an old wording, or even this wording, does it not?
It's insane.
Yeah, I guess number 3 doesn't say anything about a sample size. It just talks about the population in general. Yeah. Instead of specifically.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It says. Okay. Yeah, that's how I've learned to differentiate it, is when they don't ask for n specifically, or they also call it something else, which is kind of confusing. They call it what do you call it? I'm trying to find it. I was doing the homework and they call it something else. Kind of confusing. The sample mean capacity. It's like, or the simple random sample.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw them abbreviate SRS or something.
Yeah, and that's also just n.
So anytime it mentions the word sample or n or any of the above, that's when we want to kick in the actual square root of n, or the square root of sample. Okay. I had such a bad headache last night when I was doing this. I couldn't even think.
That's awesome.
Just like sinuses, it's like been windy and.
Yeah, I got stuck up on that same on number 3, and then all of those like A, B, C, D, and then I eventually understood it, but it took me a long time to see how they got the answers for the preparation. How did you guys do Houston and Thor?
For which one?
for like part 1, number 3. Did you guys understand it?
For part 1?
Yeah. I guess like looking back, it's just review, but I was like,
Yeah, it's just yeah.
I was stuck for a little bit, but I'm good now.
Yeah.
I think I'm looking at number 3 versus the other ones, and it's like they all say the word observation. So I think that must be, I'm hoping that is just the key. If it says observation, then it's standard, and if it says sample, then it's the extra. So basically, it's like you're using the same one, but you have to add that factor in because of the means, I guess. I don't know.
Makes sense.
I'm sure eventually it'll all succinct.
We'll get there.
Yeah. So you guys didn't have any trouble for Houston part 2?
No,
No. Okay, cool. Start the quiz. Yeah. Straightforward. I guess how many people roughly you find out in a month?
Bless you.
Thank you. For number 3, I got 0.826.
you can open up that list.
.826, you said?
That's what I got. I rounded it. 0.826.
That's what I got.
You got. Okay, what am I not seeing here?
Wait, what'd you get?
I got. It says to the right and to the left. So those are the outside
It's
templates.
actually, yeah, it's the other.
Oh, it's the other way around.
Yeah,
It says to run it to the.
I read it backwards too.
because I got
Yep.
0.745.
That's
Yep.
good.
Good job. You noticing that? I totally read it wrong.
Yeah, I read it the other way too. That is between the two.
So funny.
Yeah, I saw my answer and I was like, that's not what you guys got.
Left. Yep. Cool. Number 4.
I'll have a smaller standard deviation if 9 observation.
Okay, well, that's a new one. Is it the distribution of the sample means?
Yeah, I think it's the central limit theorem.
That's one I would kind of guess.
Just saying because like it becomes more normal as the sample size increases. So,
Because if it's individual, it seems like even though that's large, 9 is not large, that's still more than 1, right? Like you still have a better chance at getting closer to the means if 9 are drawn instead of 1. You would think, right?
Yeah.
See that? Yeah.
Of course, I can talk people into the wrong answer too, so it's okay.
oh shoot, I was reading number 5. I went over number 4.
Oh, I know you're all talking about the central limit theorem, and I'm like, wow, really? I didn't even get that in there.
No, sorry. Number 5 is central limit theorem, just so you know.
Yeah. Yep.
Sorry, let's get that.
Yeah.
So which one did you guys say? Sorry. 4.
Well, I was thinking it was the middle one.
Yeah. Distribution of the sample means
Yep.
bar X.
I think it's that one too.
Sounds like a complicated process.
What'd you guys get for number 6?
1.045.
Okay, cool.
That's what I got.
Yep.
You got what? 1.045?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone's good.
Point 148.
Yep.
Yep, that's what I got too.
Yeah. I guess I asked you because, like, everything.
So this is where the
How long? How long will it work? What does that mean? You know,
this is where the next one
yeah. So
the end shows up.
what they do, the thing, will send out, people that have languages, people, if you want to, information like that, maybe, like that. And then, what I remember there is that we, a whole Bible reads, and then, so, we get a person, and then on, one, Yeah, so far, I mean, I don't know, I just, in fact, I just remember phone call last night. I got a report for a while. So it is pretty, like, simple, I was right now. Just looking in, I was going to, anything that they,
I got an answer. So when you guys are ready.
so, yeah, as far as like, community, simple stuff, you know, at least. And so I guess, yeah, that's why I asked. I was just curious, like, if there was anything like that. But, yeah. Well, cool. Well, as far as like, yeah. No, you go for it. You go for it. Sure, yeah, what would you do?
Everybody doing on this one?
Um,
I must have blanked out. I am like,
I got 2.338.
I did too.
okay, I can't think right now, you guys. I'm so sorry. I have so much Sudafed in me.
No, that's okay. So you take
Yeah.
the average of these scores.
Right?
which is 133.
No,
What?
160.
It's 160. For the average is 160. That's what I got. So, okay.
Yeah, so then 160 minus the 150.8.
Oh, okay. Okay. You know what? That's where my brain, because I was like, where is the information that yeah, okay.
Wait, so you took the average, which was the mean.
Okay. Yeah, 160 minus the 150.8.
Yep.
That just
And then-
shows me how much my stupid allergy medicine is affecting me.
Got it. Dang.
And then the N is 5, right?
Yeah, so you divide it by 8.8 and then divide it by the square root of 5.
Right. Okay. So let me just put this in.
And the mean you guys got was 150.8 from the other one.
Yeah, so you're still using
Yeah.
that 150.8.
Yeah, I just did my addition wrong. The average. It's like, what did I do wrong? Okay, makes sense. I just made that mistake.
Okay, so what did you get?
2.338.
Okay, that's what I got. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I just was like blanked out on where the information was for the rest of it.
0.010 for the next one.
I got
Let's see.
0.0097.
Oh, nice. We're going to 4 places. So
It's greater. Give me a sec. What did you guys get? 0.009.
0097.
Okay. Got it. That's what I got.
So you did that on the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Anytime I see what's the probability, I always like think of that.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to like read on that,
All right, so 0.00. Did you do 00? What did you do?
What do you mean?
What did you put for the answer?
0.
Oh, never. It says 4. I'm so sorry, you guys. It really is the allergy medicine.
No worries.
We got you, Ingrid.
I should not be driving today.
Well, I hope you're not driving while doing all this.
What?
I said, I hope you're not driving while doing all of this.
Yeah, that's why I said no driving for me today. Well, you know, you think you're fine, but obviously I'm not. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Say normal. Wouldn't
Yeah, because 81 students were sampled, so it should be getting pretty normal.
Approximately normal. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was especially like I don't think that's yeah, that is probably well, I mean, I probably should do that. Other one.
Next one's just 3.5. It's just the mean
Mhm.
that it says above.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's always the same.
Same with number 12. It's going to be the
Yeah,
standard
so
deviation.
which is it's 0.7.
You said 3.5 for 11?
Yeah.
Because it's just the same.
Yeah. For a little bit, I thought you said 10.5. I was like, whoa. Oh, yeah.
Just made it up.
All right, sounds good. Talk to you later.
But now the standard deviation on number 12, that changes. That's divided by the sample size, right? Just for this, it'd just be the original standard deviation, which would be 0.7, and then divided by 81, right?
Okay, it's still the same standard deviation.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that.
I think it's 0.7 divided by the square root of 81. But this is not my game day, so. Because then that is,
It does say 3 decimals, so that's good.
Yeah, that's the clue I'm getting at.
because that's 0.0, what does it say? 3 decimals? That's 0.78.
0.07777.
Yeah, so 0.078. Because I have the distribution of a sample means is a distribution of all possible sample means if a mean of u and a standard or not of u, but if a mean of that symbol and a standard deviation of whatever that symbol is divided by the square root of the sample. So
I'm actually gonna go for that one too, for 0.078. I think you're right, just because they said they included the sample size of 81, and then down to 3 decimal.
is that what you guys think?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, I went back and was looking at it again. Yeah, it should be the other standard deviation divided by the square root stuff.
So it's 0.078.
8.
8, yeah.
So when you figure that one,
487.
do you do it based on 3.3?
Yeah.
So we're not looking at the 3.5 anymore. Was that only for so many questions?
No, the mean will still be 3.5.
Yeah,
But
so
you're
they're
gonna
asking
3.3 minus
how,
3.5.
what's the probability? Yeah, what's the probability that a student will have a GPA of less than that compared to the information that we've been working with?
Oh, because that's the 3.3 minus the 3.5. Okay.
Right. So I got 0.487.
Let me see. I'm just gonna put it in.
What'd you get? You get Thor?
0.487.
Not what I got. That was weird.
That's
Did you-
less than.
Did you use the new standard deviation?
Yeah.
Are we supposed to?
Yes. I got 0.0052.
I got 0.005.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
I don't know if you use that new standard deviation, Thor.
I thought you do, but I thought you just can't round.
I'm gonna go double check. I may have typed it in wrong.
For the z-score, I got negative 2.564, around there.
So
That's what I typed in, and then I did the left. With less
Negative.
than.
I have a z-score right now of negative 0.2857.
okay, what does everybody have?
I have 0.005 as my answer.
So I have
That's what I have.
0.0051
Yeah.
or 5
Mm-hmm.
because you use the probability and you put in the negative 2.571, right?
Yeah. Right?
Yep, that's what I got.
0.005.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got 0.005.
Okay.
So how'd you guys get that then? Because that's not what I'm getting at all in any of the ways I'm doing it.
Okay, do you minus the 3.3
Right,
Minus
3.3 minus 3.5.
gives you like negative 0.2. Then you
Right.
divide that by the standard deviation of 0.7
Right.
and divided by the square root of 81.
Right.
Did you keep all your 0.7 divided by the square root of 81 in parentheses on your calculator so it didn't do the order of functions?
I did it just all separate. That way it didn't, because I'm just having to use my phone right now. So I'm getting an,
Mm.
And then you got to go into the applet. Did you go into the applet
Right.
after that?
yeah, so I'm getting an area of 0.4872.
You can also try on your phone a simpler version of negative 0.2 divided by 0.078, because that's what we got for our previous answer for the standard deviation. Just like it's after the 0.7 divided by square root of 81.
Right.
And you still get the same answer of 0.005 to
Well, you would get the standard. You
Whoa.
would get the. No, you would get the.
z-score. Oh yeah, the z-score of negative 0.2, negative 2.564. Thanks, Ingrid.
and then plug it into the applet and then
So
do
I'm
that.
getting a completely different answer doing it that way.
Might be your
If I have a
phone.
0.2 divided by 0.078, I have a negative 2.56.
That's right.
Yep. Yeah.
Whereas if I have just the negative 0.2 divided by 0.7 and then divided by 9, then it's a negative 0.0317.
That's why I'm saying you're doing the order of functions. Don't do it that way. You have to do the 0.2 divided by the 0.7 divided by the square root of 81 is all one answer. That's one thing.
Yeah, so that's where mine was going wrong. Whereas it was giving it to me in a different.
On my phone, if you turn your phone sideways, it gives you the calculator changes and you have the ability to use parentheses.
Okay, I'm good now. That's why I
Okay.
don't like using my phone.
This is why we're in
Alright.
group.
Yeah. 0.005. Cool.
Okay, so the next one is just changing the,
Changing it to larger than that, right?
yeah, greater than 3.3.
So pretty much the same thing, right?
Well, it's just going to be everything above it, right?
Yeah.
Except for the little tiny portion. So 0.995.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait.
Did you say yes, Houston?
Yeah. That's what I get.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kind of weird
Okay.
what it's asking.
So I have. So it's asking. So this sample mean was determined to be 177.6 pounds. So they want the z-score for that, and then anything either below that or above where that z-score is on the opposite side of the mean.
You following me?
So what'd you get?
So I have 0.055.
Yeah, that's what I got too. I just didn't know if I had. If I
Okay,
should.
Give me 1 second.
I'm lost again. Are we using the 185 minus the 177?
Other way, 177 minus 185.
So we're using the new means minus the assumed means.
Yeah. So this is a sample mean.
Okay, you're right. Thank you.
Yeah.
So it just said for shading, it wants us to shade
So is it wanting the outside parameters?
Right.
either as extreme or more extreme. So lower plus the ones that are far away. So it's the outside ones you said?
Yeah. So outside of both the positive and negative of that z-score from the 177.6.
Wait, what was the z-score you guys got? One?
Negative 1.92.
That's what I got.
Yeah, that's what I got too. Okay, good. There we go. My computer is not letting me. So you guys got a area of 0.056?
0.55.
Oh, excuse me, 5.
That's what I got. Yeah, 0.055.
Great. I understood that.
Cool. I'll go submit it. See how we did.
So who submitted it?
I did. So we missed one.
Which one?
Trying to go find it. Number 5. We missed.
Houston. No, I'm just joking.
What? It decreases.
That was number 5.
The spread decreases as the sample size increases.
That can be the law of large numbers.
The law of large numbers, the deviation decreases.
That could be it then.
It actually could be because it's
So I
supposed
guess if the deviation, if the deviation decreases, then that would mean that the space between the means would be closer.
That's what it was.
Okay.
Large numbers. I didn't read that right.
Thor, do you want to go back on and we'll read the answers off to you?
That's right. I'm just going to keep the other quiz open.
Oh, okay.
Oh, can you do that? I never thought of doing that.
Oh yeah.
I just go back.
I always PDF it and then mark it, and then because when I save it, it doesn't show my answers.
I just leave the tab open, and then I just go back to iLearn and
Open another one.
jump back on. Yeah.
Yeah, I just submitted it. I got that one right. The law of large numbers.
Okay.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
So, okay, so that's just something that we have to be really careful about reading the
Reading that. Okay.
specifics, because
Yeah. So yeah, it's just that.
and I have that written down too. That because I make these stupid little acronyms, and Grandma, I can't come right now. Oh, I'm sorry. I put on there when it's talking about the spread. I don't know why I wrote that. And I wrote, when it says spread, it's always law of large numbers, because that's, and I put read the law for spread, because the read is in there.
Nice.
So it's so stupid, but read the law, spread the law. Whenever it talks about spread, it's always the law. Okay. And the central limit theorem is always shape.
Like
so
that.
I don't know. That's just my little goofy ways of remembering stuff.
Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, I like that. Central Fan.
Now you're gonna be like, what was that stupid thing Ingrid said? So,
Cool. Well, does anyone else have any questions or anything?
No.
I don't think so. Not right now, at least.
Yeah, I don't either.
okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, good luck this weekend with everything.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah. Thanks,
Yeah.
guys. Sorry I was off my game.
Hey, we did it together.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
See you guys.
Bye.
All right. Bye.